Hey guys, this is the Whiskey King back for another whiskey review. Today we are going to do Glen Ellis. Okay, this is a blended Scotch. You might be able to tell from the label. All right. I've been trying some blended Scotch more lately, mainly because I kind of want to kind of add to my repertoire of the um, Johnny Walker, Dewar's, Chivas Regal, and because I really love blended Scotch. Okay, I think it does some things that, I love single malts; they're amazing, but I think blended Scotch does some things that single malts frankly can't do. Blending those flavors together to be is very special. I love them both. Okay, I don't hate on either one. Um, this one, of course, I've drank a little bit. Okay, one of the things you'll know from all my whiskey reviews is that I always drink some before I come and do the video with you because I want to be able to give you the best synopsis of flavors um, that I can. So this video should be pretty short and sweet. I'm going to go through it twice as usual um, and tell you about what I'm smelling, what I'm tasting, and what's finishing too. Okay, so I've already got poured here. All right, so let's go right into it. So this one tends to, because it is a smokier. They have some good smoke in here. It's got some competed whiskeys in there. Um, almost give me some like, it's a weird way to describe it, but some barbecue flavors. But really kind of the woods. You gotta get that mesquite in there. You know, some of those woods that you usually use to burn a fire and cook something on. Um, So you also get some sugariness from this. This is obviously to me a whiskey that, although it has a lot of good flavors, has a lot of grain whiskey in it. Okay, and I'll do another video probably sometime soon on the difference between grain and single malt and what goes into a blended, right? But in other words, grain is kind of the cheaper stuff they put in. Tends to be less complex, and it helps round out the whiskey. Taste wise, has some peatiness to it. Very sweet. Like it's a little bit of chocolate kind of comes out of there a little bit. Some maybe it's a little bit of brown sugar. Um, by the way, just as a flavor profile, this is much more comparable to your Dewar's, your Johnny Walkers. It's smokier. It's not like a salty sherry kind of blend like a famous grouse or Cutty Sark. Okay, because I don't like those. Okay, if you like them, that's great, but I that's not my kind of whiskey, right? Finish is pretty light, probably because it's a very grainy whiskey. It's not very heavy, um, but can give you a nice soft sweetness to it. Um, Kind of the sweetness you might get from a sweet bread almost. Best way to describe it. Let's go through it again. All right, kind of getting very light, very bright and sugary. You might get some of those bready notes. It's not really the best way to describe it, but sometimes with Scotch, because it's barley, whiskey's made from some kind of grain that you usually use to make bread or something, or cornmeal from corn. You get some of those notes that you really can only describe as kind of like, almost smells like the bread they make from it, right? It almost smells like barley bread. Still that good peat. Got some good maltiness to it. It comes through a little bit. Some spice and pepper on there. I often get from this a little bit of those Spanish or Mexican spices. A little bit of cumin almost comes through. Maybe some paprika. but that's very, very subtle. Very, very subtle. This is a very understated whiskey to begin with. It's not one of those that really is going to hit you hard like a Johnny Walker or Dewar's, but it has that same kind of flavor profile. I would definitely recommend this. It's not expensive. This is a 1 liter. I think I got it for $17 or something like that. Very good. Good solid blended whiskey. I'll see you guys next time for another whiskey review. Till then, keep drinking some whiskey and have fun.